Whiteboard Radio back with another one. All right, so you have the lab over there. He's doing a live and he's trying to attach me to something Don Wells says. I did stick up for him in this instance, but it's anyone's opinion. It's anyone's opinion on how you feel about what the man says. However, he's attaching what another man said to me. So I just want to remind people some things that Josh the Lab has said. Now we're going to have a quick review of a video, but let me explain this if this is your first time seeing this. Get ready to laugh, okay? This is pretty sad. Y'all know how Josh, but let me correct that. It's the things that he says in this, and we're not playing the whole thing. They can be comical, but this was a romance scam from a woman named Jenny. I've had this lady on my channel for an interview on panel with Don, as a matter of fact, and she was telling more of the story of what happened here. She also has a channel. It's called The Grab. We're talking about the lab, the grab. So when you hear this person, this is Jenny. So we're going to play a little bit of this. And I'm going to link her channel in the description and everything else. You should definitely go over there and check her out on her videos of Josh. These are his words. These are his own words. With a quick reminder, Josh has a podcast that he does off of YouTube. And a while ago, people really called him out on the racial context of this podcast. And if you go to, I will link the live that I did with Jenny in here and her channel. The grab is it. But let's have a listen, shall we, of the lab and a call between Jenny.
Was any of that true? Yeah, that was, yes. And that's why I was trying to do what I did with the pot. We were so we were trying to sell a couple pounds of pot, and the guy that we got it from was giving it to us at like a discount. So
the guy that you were getting it from, were you connected with the cornbread mafia, Josh? All these connections, Josh. We've heard you relentlessly say this over and over and over. Are you connected with the cornbread mafia, Josh?
I needed money because I hadn't really been making any.
You needed money because you hadn't really been making any. People, this is made 1 year ago. 1 year ago.
And how many months ago was that? Like 3 months ago? So around the time that you started talking to me. Well, it was a little bit before that too. Like, I mean. So when your girl is who I think your girlfriend is your girlfriend? No. And it got stolen. So then we ended up owning a guy. That sounds like an Ernie Shell story.
Laughing my ass off. That sounds like an Ernie Shell story. However, if you catch what's said before that, it's a year ago this video is made, and then from this video, it's a few months ago. So basically what I'm trying to tell you is Josh is selling dope during the coverage of the Summer Wells case. And every night when he relentlessly is going after Don Wells' behavior about drugs and this and that and affiliations, well, wouldn't you know, people? Well, wouldn't you know? Let's have a little bit more.
Well, that's what happens here in Humboldt County. And it happened to us. And I was scared. And I didn't know what to do. But I never, it wasn't like I was like, oh, I'm going to, that wasn't what that was. I know that you'll never believe that, but. What was it then? Tell me what it was then. And how much did you get stuck up for? How much did you get stuck up for? Both of the pounds. And how much is that worth? You know, I don't know anything about drugs. It was about 9,000.
People, what in the what world? Even on Mars, planet Mars, 2 pounds of pot, the old marijuana, if you will, $9,000. What world is he living on? People, I know a lot of people in the audience smoke the old reefer. No judgment. I myself don't burn anymore, but I used to. You know, I'm not for anybody burns. Hey, that's you. Do what you do. But people, put it in the comments. 9,000 for 2 pounds of bud. Absolutely no. Scam city. Scam city. This is during the several wells case, and he's asking this person for the money. This is out of control. So there's tons of that. That whole thing is 2.5 hours long, and it gets pretty deep. If you want to know old Joshua, what I could show you, let's put him on the screen. Funny how an ex-detective, this guy, collabs with old Joshua a lot. And if you watch the live that I did, this guy is a real piece of work. You should see what this guy did to a woman. Straight disrespectful. But most people don't even know what Josh looks like. In the clip we just reviewed, in the 9,000 for the 2 pounds, what in the actual F? He says he doesn't have a job. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. The slob, not the lab, the slob, the blob. I don't know. What could he do? I mean, I could telemarketer maybe, YouTuber maybe. If he had a job where he had to physically stand on his feet for 8 hours, his ankles would hurt. This is like Jared from Subway, just not after he got skinny. Here, this is him smelling a fart in his backyard. These were given to me from another person that he romance scammed. Here's him with grandma at grandma's house for people who don't believe. Yeah. This guy, and he has a podcast where he says all types of racial and homophobic things. Okay. Been called out for it. He publicly apologized for it. But it's weird to see this guy try to make me racist. Okay. For simply saying what Don said. This is my take on it. If somebody personally feels offended by what Don said, I have no argument with you. I have no argument with you. I mean, I cannot change the way that you feel off words. I was just coming at it from someone who's grieving, somebody who is going through something that the same people that might be judging him for have no idea what is in his headspace. And that's in a normal way. In reality, people could understand where I'm coming from when I say that. But on YouTube, if you already have a super biased and you're already hateful towards that person, there's no way what I'm explaining could ever make any sense. And I have to realize that. So I have to say, however you feel about that, however you feel about it. I could care less. I didn't say it. But Josh, don't connect me to somebody else's words. Hey, this is nothing new. You're welcome to hop on the panel and have and bring your grievance right to me anytime that you want, bud. Anytime that you want. You won't ever do it. You'll never hit the panel, and you'll never give me your grievance, whether if it is facts or your theories on the blue couch theory. Dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. But you're always welcome. We know you won't do it. You were welcome the night that this lady Jenny came on panel. You couldn't man up and do that either. I think that people want to see this. There's all these video versus video. It's getting old. Come on. You know, bring your grievance, bring your stuff, whatever you want to do. What's interesting is I would actually. So how about this? How about this? Screw all that. How about you come and we talk solely about Summer Wells? No drama. Are you up for that? Don't hold your breath, people. Until the next one.